Well, so far this season, Rachel has stayed out of the drama and acted more like a Greek chorus in a chef's uniform. And since her takes are sharper than her knives, I want some gossip from the galley. Rachel, what were your thoughts on Captain Lee telling the crew that everyone needs to step up their game because Eddie and Francesca are carrying the bulk of the weight?
To be honest with you, I think all in a whole, we all needed to step it up because it was our first rodeo and we were all such, green to the boat and each other. So I think he was right. We just all need to do it as a whole.
Should Eddie be more patient and understanding of Shane, or is Shane in over his head?
It's a little difficult for me to even comment on that truly, just because of the fact that I wasn't in the department with Shane. It would have been nicer to see an approach, but I do understand, like, when you're in that situation, it's hard to train. And Shane, you've got a kind heart and you're really proactive, but unfortunately you just didn't have the experience of what we come as like seasoned yacht crew and.
What was your reaction to Francesca sobbing to Captain Lee while struggling with work on her very first day?
We were all like super, super exhausted. I mean, I don't blame her, to be honest with you, because it's super frustrating, and I understand. She comes from other larger size boats where with the interior, they've got multiple girls, like up to 7 sometimes. And this is kind of running as like a little 45 meter where it's only 3 in the interior. So I can see where she got frustrated, and his guests were quite demanding and belittling her.
What do you make of James' strong desire to party when not on charter and feeling like the rest of the crew bores him to death?
I don't know. I had a little powwow with James as well, and I told him kind of suck it up, buttercup. And, that's just coming as a veteran, and I want to see everybody prevail. So, I've seen his mentality before. Sometimes they come around and sometimes they don't.
Lastly, do you think Elizabeth has a right to be upset with Francesca about how she's speaking to her and managing her?
From my understanding too, in the footage that I've seen so far, and then also understanding both parties involved and what was happening and how it was affecting even my department, I think that there was a little belittling and some condescending remarks that doesn't help anybody. And Elizabeth has a tendency to be quite, sensitive. So I don't really think it was a good approach. And she was quite snide with me as well.
All right. Thank you very much.